Hincks. Today we're going to cover the data that we have, and we're going to look at a couple of Fed speakers and what we may see coming up on the calendar. First, we got mortgage applications this morning from the Mortgage Bankers Association of America. Mortgage apps, composite down 1.8%. That's lower. Last week was down 4.7%. Purchases, 2.7% lower, and refinances down 1%. Now, from a common sense perspective, with a Fed rate cut coming on the horizon, maybe people are waiting for lower interest rates to kick in. We'll see what happens at the end of the month when we get a expected Fed rate cut. We don't guarantee that, but there's a pretty solid chance we're going to get a 25 basis point cut. Now, within the mortgage apps data, the 30-year fixed rate lowered slightly from 6.43 to 6.42%. That's on conventional and VA applications, saw slight declines. That is on the conforming balances of 806,000 or less. Now, jumbo loans, 800,000, 806,000 or greater, that decreased from 6.6% to 6.47. Fairly big decrease in the jumbo rates. The 30-year backed by FHA was unchanged at 6.19%. So that's the mortgage application. It feels to me like kind of a benign kind of waiting period. Mortgage applications are in, waiting for the next Fed rate cut. We'll see if that ignites any new applications for mortgages. Now, today we also got Scott Bessent gave an interview this morning where he was quite bullish on the market. That's why the market, it was already strong. Now it's even stronger. Scott Bessent said two things that jumped out at me. Number one, he said the trade deal with South Korea is almost finished. And he also said this. He wants to unleash the private sector, and the government's role is to provide guardrails and then get out of the way. Also, we got comments this morning from Stephen Myron, who said he thinks that 2 rate cuts by the end of the year seem right. So what pretty positive news coming out. Scott Bessent, always someone positive. Stephen Myron, also someone on the more dovish side. So market feeling pretty good about itself today. We'll see how that plays out.